Hello, dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are fit and fine. So, today we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter 6, Learning Dreamweaver. Okay, so let's start. Chapter 6, Learning Dreamweaver. So, children, you know what is HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. So, HTML editors are used for creating or editing the web pages. Okay, so there are two types of HTML editors, text editors, and what you see is what you get, HTML editors. Okay, so example for text editor is Notepad in Windows. This we have already learned in our previous chapter, that is in chapter 5, tables and hyperlinks in HTML. So there we have used Notepad program for creating web pages. Okay, so that is an example of text editor. Now in this chapter we will learn about Dreamweaver. This is an example for what you see is what you get type of HTML editor. Okay, so in this text editor, that is in Notepad program, we were used certain HTML codes for creating the web page. Okay, but in the case of this HTML editor, that is what you see is what you get type of HTML editor, you no need to enter any HTML codes. You can easily create web page by using this HTML editor. Okay, so this Dreamweaver is an example for this. What you see is what you get type of HTML editor. Now let's see what you see is what you get HTML editors. Okay, I have already told you in this type of editors you no need to enter any HTML codes for creating the web page. Instead of that, these editors have visual design tools. So many design tools are available in this HTML editors. So using these tools, you will be able to design your web page with the ease of a word processor, and they are immediately ready to upload. So this what you see is what you get type of HTML editor having visual design tools. So by using these tools, you will be able to design your web page. Okay, and this editor also included a word processor. So this word processor will help you to design your web page with different properties, and this can also immediately ready to upload. Okay, so Dreamweaver, Google Web Designer, these are some examples for this. What you see is what you get type of HTML editor. Now in this chapter we are going to learn about Dreamweaver. What is Dreamweaver? Dreamweaver is a web page editor for creating web pages with a wide variety of features without having to write HTML codes. So I already told you this is an example for what you see is what you get type of HTML editor. So this having so many design tools, visual design tools, by using which you will be able to design or create your web page without writing the HTML codes. This is the Dreamweaver interface. So when you open the Dreamweaver, a page will be opened like this. Okay, and this consists of document window, document toolbar, insert bar, and property inspector. Now we will see one by one. So the first is the document window. This blank space represents the document window. So in the Dreamweaver document window, you will be able to add and modify the contents of your web page. Suppose if you want to enter any text, you want to click on the position where you want to enter that text, and you will be able to enter the text. Like that, if you want to enter an image or insert an image, then you have to click on the position where you want to insert that image, and there you will be able to insert that image. Okay. So this case is known as the document window. Now, your document can be displayed in three different views: as code view, design view, code and design view. So, whatever contents we are entering here, that is already in the design view only. Okay, that is the design view. Code view means the document will be displayed as codes. You will be able to see the codes only in the code view. So, we are not entering any codes over here. So, how the codes are generated? Yes, whenever we are entering any design over here, the codes will be automatically generated in this Dreamweaver. Okay, suppose if I am inserting an image. So the codes according to that image will be automatically generated in this Dreamweaver. So, and these codes will be displayed over here. That is the code view. Okay. So the codes are automatically generated when you work in the design view. Next, code and design view, you will be able to see the code view as well as the design view in a single document window. That is code and design view. Next, the document toolbar. So these are the options under the document toolbar like code, split, design, title, preview or debug in browser. So if you click on this code button, it will show only the codes. Okay, so your document will be displayed as codes like this. This is the code view of your document. So if you click on this code button in the document toolbar, the document will be displayed like this. Okay. Next, split. If you click on the split button, it will show code and design view. So if you click on the split button in the document toolbar, you can see here this is the split view. Here you will be able to see code view and design view of your document. Okay. Next, design button. If you click on this design button, your document will be displayed in design view only. Okay. Next, title option is there. So if you want to give a title for your document, you will be able to give a title here. Next, preview or debug in browser. So if you click on this preview or debug, it will open to your web page. Okay, so these are all the options available in the document toolbar. So these are the buttons available in the document toolbar. First, show code view. It displays only the code view in the document window. Next, show design view. It displays only the design view in the document window. Show code and design view. It displays code view in one part of the document window and design view in another part of the document window. Next, document title. It allows you to enter a title for your document to be displayed in the browser's title bar. Preview or debug in browser. It allows you to preview or debug your document in a browser. Next, the insert toolbar. So if you want to insert any image, any table, video, etc., you can use this insert toolbar. Let's see what are all there in the insert toolbar. First, hyperlink. So if you want to insert a hyperlink, you can use this hyperlink option. If you want to insert an email link, then you can use this email link option. If you want to insert a table, you can use this table option. Image option is available. Media, if you want to insert a video, then you can go for this media option. If you want to enter a date, then you can use this date option. So like this, so many options are available here in the insert toolbar. You can just click on the tool and you can use the tool. Okay. Next, property inspector. The property inspector is the control center to edit the properties of the selected object in the document window. So after you entering any content in your document window, you will be able to edit the properties of that content. For example, if I have entered or if I have entered any text in the document window, and if I select that text, I will be able to edit the properties of that text by using the property inspector. You can see here format. If you want to choose any format for your text, then you can use the format option. Style, font, size. Okay. Then if you want to make your text bold, you can use this B. I stands for italics. So if you want to make your text as italics, then you can use this. This is for alignment. If you want to align your text to the left, then you can use this one. For aligning to the middle, you can use this option, and this is for aligning to the right. Okay, like this. Next, again, numbered list, bulleted list, so many properties are available here. So by using these properties, you will be able to control the document. Okay, so that is property inspector. So that's all about today's topic. If you are having any doubt, you can ask me. Thank you.